Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. You're welcome. This is Lilian of Heady Gist. If you've been following my channel, my name is Lilian on Heady Gist, where we talk about things that keeps your body and your spirit and your soul very healthy. You're welcome today to my live Eat and Talk with Lilian live. So this is where we just, I share simple recipes and I show you how to do it, no rush. Today I have something very interesting that I want to share with you. But before that, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, thank you so much. And I want to tell you that I upload videos every Fridays and Wednesdays. Maybe we're going to add other days to it. But I do Eat and Talk with Lilian live maybe once or twice a week. It all depends on the schedule. So thank you so much for joining. Or maybe if you're going to watch the video later, thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done that, so that you will be one of the first people to get my videos whenever I upload. So set the notification bell on so that you can get it. So let's get down to business. Today, I want to show us how to prepare quinoa, the simplest, easy way. Before now, I didn't know how to prepare it, and I love eating quinoa. So what I normally do is I go to Whole Food and I just get it there, get the one for 2-3 days that I'm going to eat and go back again. But one day I said, you know what, let me try it myself. And I did. And since then, I tell you, I have been doing it so well. So I'm going to share that secret with us today on how to do that. So this is my quinoa. So normally when I buy it, I just put it in a box like this so that I can preserve it and save it for some time. So I'm going to do that, and also I have basmati rice that I'll be cooking also to show you guys, and I'm going to make a simple stir fry of broccoli rabe, to show you guys. It's very easy, so quick. It's not hard at all. So I'm going to be showing us that and what I'll be using to prepare them. So let's go into it. Before we get started, I'm going to make a cup of tea because this is a relaxation time. There is no need to rush. And as I share this recipe and cook with you guys, show you how I prepare them, I am going to be sharing 1 or 2 stories with us and let us, know what is going on around and what you can do and what you cannot do. As a lady or as a man, as a young person getting older, middle age, there's so much for us to learn when it comes to eating, our body, how we feel, things that are going on with us. There's so much for us to learn. So let's get going. I'm going to put this pot here, but before I started, I actually have my crock pot cooking, boiling the water. So I'm going to put the quinoa inside. I'll be using 1 cup of quinoa. So this is my 1 cup. Let's measure. And when you're washing your quinoa, you don't need to start rinsing it or washing it like rice. It's not rice. So be careful when you wash it. I'm going to just rinse it out because it's not dirty. So this is my 1 cup of quinoa. The water has been boiling in the crock pot, so I'm going to put it inside there. So let's rinse it. So here, I'll put it here in this sieve, and this is what I'm going to rinse it with and put it in there. Before I finish this thing in less than 10-15 minutes, it's going to be ready. So it's really quick. So if you're thinking of how to make your quinoa, you've been so confused about it, you don't know what to do, I got you covered. So let's do this. So this is my quinoa. It's rinsed, and I'm going to be putting it in the crock pot. Like I said, the water has been there boiling. I only use 1 cup of water. So another thing is, if you go and add too many cups, hi, Toby. Thank you so much for joining. If you go and use too much water, when the quinoa gets cooked, it's going to be kind of, how would I even say it now? Too, not really moist, but too soft. You see there's water inside. You won't enjoy it when you're eating it. So that's why it's key that you measure the water that you want to use. So I only have 1 cup of water. And when we say 1 cup, we don't mean a big cup like this. So this is 1 cup. It's good to always have the measurement cup so that you can be sure of what you're using. So I'm going to do this 1 cup to 1 cup. It's so small, so I mean, it's so tiny. So I'm just going to make sure that they all go into the water so they can cook. Okay. And just leave it there while we do other things, and then I'll come back to it. And like I said, it's one easy, simple secret thing that I just learned, and it's been really working well for me. So while we're doing this video, there's some of the time I'll be showing you what I'm preparing here. You might not see my face, but you hear my voice. So I just want to give you that heads up. So before we continue, because you know, it's Eat and Talk with Lilian, I'm going to make a cup of tea, and then while I get other things going, I'll give some space. Actually, my tea bag just fell, so I'm going to bring out another one. Lemon tea. I love to drink lemon tea, so it's something that we really enjoy drinking in the house. I'm a tea person. I mean, I take coffee before now, you know, but I'm trying to get out of coffee and just do just tea. So if you haven't subscribed to me, please don't forget to do that. And also watch out for our videos and that we download every week so that you can enjoy some of the recipes and some of the things that are happening in the Heady Gist community that I bring to you. So while the tea is going on, I actually have a new video that I'm uploading tonight. So please watch out for it and make sure you go see it, where I made coconut macarons. This is one of the macarons. I'm telling you, it's so delicious. My hubby tested it and is like, oh my God, how did you make this? I'm like, yeah, it's so nice. So you want to go look for the recipe there. I will be writing everything out. You can go try it. So it's really delicious, really, really nice. See this? Nice. You want to try it. I didn't add sugar. So it's a sugar-free macaroni. Very nice. So I'm going to be putting olive oil in the pan. So we're doing the stir fry with broccoli rabbit and some onions. Simple, simple, simple. Oh, let's still leave it to dry off a little bit more. So now I have the water here. I'm going to make my basmati rice. If those of you who like to eat basmati, it's easy to cook. It's so quick, but there's a trick to it, and I'm going to show you the trick. So before you do your basmati rice, make sure that you have your water boiling. Very important. You don't just take it and put it right away in the pot. You have to have the water boil, and also you wash the basmati with cold water. Cold water, you know, if you really want to get that taste that you're looking for. So I'm going to be measuring 2 cups. 2 cups of basmati. It's beautiful. I like the texture. That's why I like to eat it. Very beautiful texture. By the way, the milk that I used for my tea, almond milk, I love almond milk. Sometimes I buy from the store, the unsweetened one, just like that. And sometimes I make my own almond milk. Maybe one of these days in the Eat and Talk with Lilian, I can bring you how I make it. You know, it's really simple and nice. Oh, who wouldn't like tea? I love tea so much. This is good. Okay. This is boiling. This is the rice. 2 cups. I'm going to start washing. We'll just wash for some time. Okay. I would like you to see a little bit of what I am doing, so I'll just show you. Make sure you wash the rice and rinse the water out until you see the water really clear. So when you have the rice in the cold water, just try to rub it together as much as you can. I use cold water, so rub it together and just rub it together Basmati is tricky, like I said. If you don't know how to cook it, you won't get the best out of it. So make sure that you watch this video over and over if you don't know how to cook it, so that you can really master how to cook it well, and so you can enjoy your rice if you want to try eating basmati rice. It's different from the regular rice, Uncle Ben's, the way they cook it, because it cooks very fast. So that's why there's some little tricks to it. It cooks so fast. In less than half an hour, your basmati is ready. It cooks very fast. So, yeah, the water that I'm seeing there is really getting clean. If you can see, the water is getting so clean. All right. Yeah. Maybe just one more. It's kind of white now and clean, so maybe just one more. And I'm just going to put it in the sieve again to make sure that I get everything in there. Let's do this a bit faster. All right. Okay. So I'm washing the basmati rice, just getting everything ready for us. I know somebody will say, why didn't you wash it before now? How would it be real if I wash it before now? Everything that I show you guys, I want to make them from the scratch for you to see what I am doing. Okay. All right. Okay. So I have this pot already done. So just a little olive oil, just a little, not too much. This is like even less than one, like a teaspoon or two, just a little. So now my water is boiling for the basmati rice. Like I said, make sure you wash it and just put it like this. So now the trick is this: before you put the basmati rice into the cup, there's something that I always like to add. So if you have butter, you can use butter. If you don't have butter, you can use coconut oil. So I'm going to use coconut oil, just very little, less than this teaspoon. I'm going to use like very little. So the reason is to make sure that they don't stick together. So that's the reason why I use the coconut oil or butter. So when you're cooking basmati, you have to take note of that. If you don't do that, sometimes it will stick together. So I'm just going to put it in the boiling water. Yeah. Leave it in the boiling water. So the oil is cooking here. And this is my onions. I want you guys to see a little bit of what I'm doing. Yeah, this is better. You might not see my face completely, but that's okay. So let it boil just a little bit again. As it's boiling, I'm going to do the onions. And okay. All right, just a minute to check something here. So like I said, I am making broccoli rabbit leaf, just a little stir fry. It's really so simple to make. Very simple to make. Very simple to make. So you guys will see what I am doing. Very simple and easy to make. Okay, we're going to chop the onions and put it inside. Okay. All right, just make them a little tiny. And what I tell people is eating healthy is very easy, because sometimes some people will say, oh, you need to break the bank. No, you don't need to break the bank. Just use what you have at home. Now let me put the rice in before I continue talking. Okay. Okay. So now when you put the rice, stir it around just to make sure it's not sticky to the bottom. Stir it around. Just stir around it. I'll add a little hot water to it. But be careful with the amount of water you use. It's very tricky. When you're cooking basmati rice, it's so tricky. I'm telling you. So I'm just going to put just this water. And as it cooks, if you need to put more water, you can do that. But it's very tricky to make. So let's see the onions now. So you don't need to break the bank to be healthy, to eat healthy. Because a lot of people just say it's expensive. I understand sometimes some of them are, but you can use what you have at home. Like now, making this broccoli rabbit sauce. I really don't have the big red pepper at home, but that's not going to stop me because I have onions and I have the other spices that I need to use. So why not? I'm going to do that. You know, so let's put the onions in the pot. Sorry, I let it cook so much. I usually don't allow the oil to cook that much. So it will be frying too much. Okay. So we leave the onions to simmer down, to just cook, so it can be a little bit tender for a little bit. And I have the green onion here. So let's do this. So I'm just going to chop the green onion. I hope you're seeing this. Okay. See if there's any way I can make this a little smaller. Yeah, I think I make it that way, so it's better. So you can see the chop board properly and what I'm doing. Very important. So just do the green onion and chop it really good and add it to it. Okay. So this is really easy to make. Very easy to make. Okay. All right. Okay, this is enough now. Here. So you have your big knife. You can use it to chop it a little smaller. If you want to, just do it that way. Put this inside. So now another thing that I found out before I actually changed the way I eat was that I used to have like pains in my body, you know, pain, discomfort. I'm not able to do so many things, even though I try to exercise, a couple of days in the week. But when I changed the way I eat, I find out that it started helping me a great deal. So if you're watching this video or this live, stream, or you want to watch it later, just try something different. Maybe your body is so achy and you're down, you can't do so much and all that stuff. Try changing the way you eat. It will help you. This is so nice. So what am I adding to the broccoli rabbit? I'm adding dandelion. Dandelion is very good. It's good for your kidneys. It's good for your overall health. So many benefits. So many. So I'm going to be adding dandelion to that. I told you guys. So when you're cooking this basmati, you have to watch out. You have to put an eye. Let's see. Put a little water. I'm gonna add some water. Just a little. I think that's good enough. Okay. I'll let it cook. So while this is simmering down, I'm gonna chop the dandelion leaves. They're all washed. I'm just gonna rinse my hand a little bit. Just a little bit. So my dandelion has been washed. I washed it with vinegar water. So just to make sure that everything is thoroughly cleaned. So simple recipe. You can use it for your rice. You can use it for quinoa. You can use it for the black plantain if you're from Africa. We have what is called a black plantain, the big banana. I actually have one here, and I'm going to show it to us. So you can use this for it, and then voila, there you go. You'll feel so good, So if you're thinking of changing your diet, don't be too scared. Don't be too worried and say, oh my God, it's going to cost me so much money. How am I going to manage? How will I cope? What's going to happen if I can't follow up? It's just the same thing. You're only not buying what you used to buy. Now, oh my God, the quinoa is going. But the only thing I'm going to do here, I'm noticing that it looks like there's a little water. So I'm going to come to it and take some of the water away. Lower this to the very minimum level. I want the green leaf onions to be cooked. So I'm just going to leave it a little bit more while I do this. So what I'm going to do, because I'm noticing that there's a little water in the quinoa, I'm going to drain it out. Because if I don't, when it's cooked, you're really not going to enjoy it properly. You won't enjoy it properly. So I want to bring the water out and just drain it out and put it back. I turn it off here. Make sure you turn off your crock pot. Anytime you're cooking something that is very hot, turn it off before you, do whatever you want to do, just to be safe, be on the safe side. So I'm just going to bring it out and see how I can drain some of the water out. Yeah. It might look little, but yes, there's a little water. Yes, I can see some water there. Because it looks like it's cooked. Let's test it. It's good to try. Good. So now I have removed some water. I'm going to put it back in and just put it on a low heat. So with that, it's going to just cook, and we'll leave the steam to cook it now. And it comes out very well. I'll show you when it's ready. So let's get it going on a very low heat. Okay. So this is the dandelion. I'm mixing it with the, excuse me, let me remove this bunch that just fell from my mouth. Sorry. I'm mixing the dandelion with the broccoli rabi. So let's put it so they can all start staying together. Sometimes you buy all these leafy greens and you think that there's so many. By the time you put them in the pot, it comes out really not too many. So, and also I'm on Facebook at Heady Gist if you want to follow me to see what I post there. I share a lot of different things in that community also. We have beautiful people in that community. If you want to join us on Facebook, is a group, Heady Gist community. It's private. You can share your story, share your health journey or your weight loss journey. I'm not there yet, but I'm losing. I'm so happy. I'll be giving you guys an update. Next week, I know that I'm going to be weighing myself again next week. And like, if you're on a weight loss journey just like me, one thing I encourage people to do is don't weigh yourself every day, because you're going to get burnt out when you do that. So just keep eating, doing the right things, and you will be feeling it. you'll be feeling it, how your body is changing and adjusting to the new, food. So I have been doing that, and last month when I weighed myself, I have lost about 20 pounds. So I'm believing that this coming week, I'm going to weigh myself again. I should have lost a couple more. So I'll share it with you guys. But I'm not there yet. So don't judge yourself and say, oh my God, how am I gonna start? When will I get there? Just start somewhere, Start somewhere. Because you are what you eat. It shows in our body, it shows in everything, in our energy. What you eat shows. So it's very important. I have to sip into my tea because I don't want it to get cold. All right, eat a little bit of my coconut macarons. I'm telling you, this is an amazing go-to snack. If you haven't tried it, like I said, please try it. Go to Heady Gist and get the recipe there. Too nice. Okay. So I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit. It's on a high heat. So let's come back to the rice. I told you guys, basmati rice cooks really fast. So fast. You see how it is? It cooks so fast. How beautiful it looks. I'm going to show you guys when I dish it. So let's wait for the sauce to be ready. Just a little. I have to test it a little bit. Ready. And also the quinoa. It's ready. So I'm going to start chopping my broccoli rabbit. It's here. You can see how it comes. It's so beautiful. So, and very healthy for you too. So if you like broccoli does a lot for the body, It's so nice for the body. It's anti-cancer, very nice, nutritious, has so many health benefits. So make sure that you incorporate it into your food. You can eat it with anything, like I said. Oh yes, I promised to show you the plantain. What we call plantain is the big banana. There is difference between the banana and the plantain. So this is the plantain. That's what we call the plantain or the big banana, if you want to call it that way. And this is the regular banana. You can see the difference. So this, you can put it in a pot and just boil it, or you can roast it. Some people fry it. I am not into fried food, so I really don't go for that. I boil mine, or all that stuff. Let me see this. Will it help my oven to be good? Yeah, I think the light is better this way because it's too much light around here. So I'm seeing, so never mind. I just want to make sure that when you're watching it over, for those people who will be watching it later, to make sure that it looks beautiful. So it's here. The dandelion is cooking so good. So this is the broccoli rabbit. I'm going to pour it in there. Oh my God, I can't wait. This is so beautiful. They're all thoroughly washed with vinegar water. So make sure that these leafy greens, when you buy them, please wash thoroughly, because sometimes you can have a lot of sand inside and between. So soak it, wash it with your vinegar water or baking soda, whatever you have. Just make sure you wash it thoroughly, but not with chemical, please. With something nice. I'll be bringing us some breakfast also, because there's so many things I do for breakfast, and I think it would be nice to share it with the community on a live stream like this also. So I'll be bringing us some of the things I do for breakfast also. So make sure you watch out for it. Very nice, simple, simple, simple. They really don't take too much time, and they're very healthy. So the good thing is when you eat healthy, like I said, you feel it. So it's not just, oh, I'm eating healthy and you don't feel good. You feel so good. You know, you feel so, so good. Trust me. Okay. So, yeah, it's like on a high heat. I put it really high so that it can get ready for us to enjoy. I've seen people who change their diet, who change their food to become vegan. Like I said the other time in the first episode, I am not like 100% vegan yet because I still do fish, but I eat a lot of plant food, plant based. So, but my desire is to actually cut off from fish. So, I don't mind it if it's not in my food. So, like what we're preparing this evening, they just all leafy greens, pure, 100%, 100%. You know, so I'm gonna put a little bit of paprika. So, my paprika, just a little bit. Or if you like it really hot and spicy, you can add more, depends. I'll put a little bit of Kenyan pepper. Just a little bit. A little bit of garlic powder. Okay, this is still so new. Um, okay, I'll come to this. Okay, it's out. All right. So garlic powder, make sure. I'm just gonna hold it so I don't pour the whole thing inside. Oh my God. I don't know if you've had such experience before. You're trying to pour something and everything goes in. I'm going to use ginger juice, just a little bit. Okay, so I still have a little bit of the broccoli right over here, the leaf. So let's do this. This is the last one, so let me finish it and add the other spices inside. And then food is ready. Then we can talk and maybe one or two things, and that will be it. Thank you so much for those of you watching or those who are going to watch later. Thank you for watching Eat and Talk with Lilian. If you're thinking about going on any plant-based diet or you want to go vegan, please, I encourage you to start slowly. Don't flog yourself. If you're trying to lose weight, just like me, don't flog yourself. Start with the baby steps because that's the only way you can get there. So I've seen a lot of people say January they want to lose 50 pounds and they start dieting by the middle of February, they're down. They're not able to, follow up with it. So I always encourage that you start with the baby steps, get somebody who will help you to plan your meals, and you just follow it and watch it go off gradually on its own, then trying to do some magic. I know a lot of people like magic, they just want to do everything and get it done in one day. So what happens is that when you do that, you wear yourself out and get discouraged and you're not able to do anything. So why do you want to do that to yourself? So you take it slowly and start from somewhere. Because if you don't start from somewhere, you're not going to get there. So don't flog yourself and say, okay, I'm going to shed off this weight. I want to shed off 50 pounds in 1 month. Some people do that. And the second month, they gain extra 100 pounds. So the thing is, start somewhere with a very good diet, change your diet a little bit. So what I tell people is, if you want to do that, check out what you usually eat. So let's say you used to eat a rice, this cup, go half or 3/4. Then maybe another week, you can change. So this is hot sauce, chili garlic hot sauce. I'm going to add it to it. Just a little bit, just a little bit. So if you're the type that don't eat salt because of health issues or something you really don't like, all these spices can make up that, because they get very interesting when you finish cooking and tasty, that you won't even remember that there is no salt. This is my nutmeg, grinded, just a little bit of it, and cinnamon. Who doesn't like cinnamon? So I'm just going to put a little bit into it. Okay. And a little bit of lime juice. This I will measure because I don't want too much inside. I just want that taste. I love it. So I'm going to use... it's good to have the measurement cups because they help you a whole lot. So I'm going to be using half a tablespoon. Yeah. That's it. Not too much. Half tablespoon. So our food is almost ready. I'm just going to leave it to simmer down here and cook for some few more minutes, and we'll be ready to eat it. So now I want to share something with us, because this is Eat and Talk with Lilian. I was watching something today and I got very interested, and I want to use it to encourage somebody out there also. If you've been married for some time, because I'm encouraging myself as I say it and encourage other people. I really resonated with the young woman's story, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to use it to encourage my viewers today in my Talk Eat with Lilian life, because this is one thing that a lot of women go through, and I was able to resonate with her when she was saying that, and okay, oh my God, the quinoa is ready. This is the best quinoa ever. I'm going to show it to us. And the basmati rice is ready. So she was sharing something that she was married for like 7 years and no baby. And thank you so much, Romy D. Thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for viewing. And Toby too was there. Thank you so much. She's still there. I appreciate you guys for joining my Eat and Talk with Lilian live. So I was saying that I already prepared the food. I did a lot of things. So if you miss those areas, you guys want to go back and see what I prepared. I'm making a simple stir fry of broccoli rabe, but I added dandelion and onions and green onions. Those were my simple recipe that I use, the ingredients inside. So and then I made my tea, my lemon tea. I added some milk, almond milk here. I like the almond milk. If I don't buy this, I usually do it myself. And like I said, I have a video that, if you guys want to go see it, how to make coconut macarons sugar-free. I made that today and it came out amazing. It's so tasty. So anybody wants to learn that should be able to go and see the video on my channel. So I want to talk about something before the food is almost ready so I can start eating. I also showed us how to make quinoa. Simple, easy way on a crock pot. Very simple. And it's ready. So I'm going to show us once this stir fry is ready. With my leafy greens. It's cooking so well. Maybe I should add a little bit of olive oil. I'm using olive oil for this just to make it a little bit moist. Yeah, I think this is good. Yeah. So there's this young woman who was sharing her story and it kind of resonated with me. And I said, when I'm doing my cooking time today, I think that's what I should talk about to also encourage other women out there who are in the same situation or, found themselves in that situation. So This young lady was sharing that when she was married, or I mean, she's still married. When they got married 7 years ago, um, 7 years plus two, okay, about 10 years now. So because she kind of backdated it. So she was saying her story, and which was so good because a lot of women are under pressure for simple things. And that's why I said, if you're under the pressure of losing weight, start with baby steps. I'm doing the same thing. No pressure. The weight is coming up. I'm not there yet, but I know it's going to get better. And slow and steady. Because if you do it like rush, magic, it doesn't go off. Even if it goes off, it's going to come back. So this young lady was sharing something very interesting, and a lot of women, we find ourselves in that situation. So when she got married, a baby didn't come immediately. So she waited for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and almost 7, 8 years. And why did I decide to share this story? Is her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law is 1 in a million, and I know she knows that. So she said the mother-in-law called her. And I'm going to use this story to link also to life itself, And the mother-in-law called her and said, listen, everybody's time is different. People have their time in the morning. Some people are born in the morning. Some people are born in the afternoon. And some people are born in the evening. I'm like, oh my God, this is so fascinating. So, and the mother-in-law told her, stop worrying yourself about the baby. You are going to have a baby. And the baby shall be called this, and that. So don't worry yourself anymore. And then I'm like, how many mother-in-laws does that? Very few. So the mother-in-law said, no, everybody has their time. You might do yours in the morning. People do theirs in the afternoon. Some people do theirs in the evening. But what matters is everybody will do their thing. And definitely, she did hers. And God answered her prayer eventually after all those years. And now they had a baby, and she gave the name that the mother-in-law said to the baby. So the same thing, I want to relate this to pressure of life. Something you want to do, you've not done it. And now you're looking at, oh my God, I'm old. Look at the time. Look at this. No, there is time for everybody. Everybody has their time. Some people are meant to do theirs in the morning. Some people are meant to do theirs in the evenings. Some people are meant to do theirs in the afternoons. And some people do their own in the morning and just go away and die. Some people do theirs in the afternoon and now everything spoils. Some people do theirs in the evenings and it stays permanent. So there's variation in life about life. ASP is life. Okay, that's the person's name. Thank you so much for joining my show. This is Eat and Talk with Lilian Life. I do this about twice a week, but I have my channel called Heady Gist. Maybe I should put it up here for people to see. You can go there and see a lot of other videos that I have done. And if you want to be kind enough, you like my videos, please subscribe to me. That would be very nice and appreciated. So my channel is Heady Gist. Heady Gist, yeah, that is my channel on YouTube. Channel on YouTube. Yeah, let me just write that simple. So what am I saying? So everybody has their time to do things. So things are not working well for you now. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to begin to say, oh my God, did you forget me? Why are things not working? Just keep working hard. Keep working hard. It's going to come by. It might take time, but with your hard work, it's going to come by. It's just a little hard work. So my channel is called Heady Gist on YouTube. If you want to check it out, channel on YouTube is Heady Gist. So if you want to subscribe to me, that'll be welcome. Thank you so much. And also set the notification bell so you can get my videos when I upload new ones. I do good recipes all the time. So anything you're looking for in life, it might not come now, but with persistency, consistency, just perseverance, it's going to come. You don't have to be in a rush and you don't have to give up. Because when you give up, that's a defeat. But you have to just believe that what I'm looking for is going to work out. You want to become anything, you can become anything, no matter the time. It's just a mindset. Keep doing what you're doing, but you have your original plan. I've seen some women and men who are in their 80s and they say, oh, I've always desired to learn piano, and they went to learn it. The important thing is that thing you've always liked to do, you will do it. So that young woman, when she said that thing, it kind of stuck. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. The mother-in-law is a genius for saying that to her, because ordinarily, a lot of mother-in-laws would have been saying, oh my God, why? Maybe she did something bad. That's why she's not having a baby. You know the African mother-in-law. So it's a lesson to learn, This is ready. I tell you guys, it's ready. It's ready to eat. Ready to go into the stomach. So while we are trying to eat and round up, I just want to encourage somebody there that no matter the situation, no matter what it is, just believe that the time is coming. You have your time. Everybody has their time. My time might not be your time might not be my time, but we all have our time. And that thing you're believing God for, you are desiring, is going to come to pass. So let me put the food so we can eat. All right. I'm going to put some quinoa, a little bit of quinoa here, so you guys can see. The quinoa, easy to cook. Make sure you rewind this video so that you can see the way I cooked it. It didn't take time at all with the crock pot. So easy to make. I love quinoa so much. Sometimes even in my salad that I have to go to Whole Food Market to get it. Can you see this? It's beautiful. Now, a little bit of the basmati rice. And basmati rice is one easy thing to cook. Very easy. It doesn't take 20 minutes. And you'll be all ready. And also, to learn how to cook it, please make sure you watch the video over if you haven't done that, so you can see how I prepared it. Can you see this? See the basmati rice? Maybe I should do this a little bit down so you guys can see. See this? The basmati rice and the quinoa. So I'm going to put the steamed vegetable here now that I did here. Stir fry veggies. I use these leafy greens, so they're really, really nice. So let's see. Healthy, easy to cook, quick to prepare, and what are we looking for? I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. Dinner is here. I want you to see this. Oh my God. Can you see this? Amazing, huh? Beautiful. See how this thing came out? Tell me. Let's do some pictures. So, let's see. Check this out. Snap. This is really beautiful. I'm going to show you. I'll dig deep into it so you can see. I won't leave you out. Trust me. Thank you so much, everyone that have taken time to watch. We've prepared a very simple, easy recipe tonight with some leafy greens, quinoa, and basmati rice. Very easy, very simple. Oh, yes. Romedy says, bring my own. So delicious. Thank you so much. ASP. Yes. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. Let me just dig in to show you guys. Oh, now if you want to kill it the more, you can add a little bit butter on your quinoa or your basmati while you dig into this. But let's just do this. All right. With the quinoa first. Bon appetit. Thank you, everybody. Very nice. Let's dig in with the basmati. Nice. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you guys for joining me on Eat Talk with Lilian Live. I'll bring you more recipes to share and just cook straight away for you to see how it is prepared. So that if you want to try it, it will be much easier for you to do that. And take a little time to just stay healthy. It doesn't need you to break the bank. Just do the little you can, start from somewhere, do the baby steps, and most importantly, don't give up on yourself. You can do anything you want to do as you continue to stay healthy. Subscribe to us, set on the bell so you can get our videos whenever we upload them, or stay in touch when I'm doing live videos like this. Until I see you next time, continue to enjoy, eat, and stay healthy. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Bye now. Okay. All right. Thank you all.